No sooner have I done a video about unboxing that another one comes along, and this literally popped through my letterbox today. This is the new Arthur Brown Kingdom Come Anthology box set called Eternal Messenger, put out by Cherry Red Records, who have reissued many of Arthur's back catalogue in the last few years. If we look at the hype sticker on the box, it mentions the 3 main Kingdom Come albums plus the Jam album, and it also mentions some BBC recordings and various other bonus tracks, and it's got an essay as well. Okay, I have a very old plectrum here made of aluminium, which was a thing in the 80s, but it's quite handy for opening things up. It's a gloss finished box, and on the back it's got the track listings and all that. We'll take the lid off. Oh, and the lid folds actually, it's a folding lid. So yeah, the lid folds open, which is nice. I like boxes like that. You don't see it that often these days. It's normally a lift-off lid. First thing we got is a poster. And the poster is basically very similar to the one that came with the Galactic Zoo Dossier album. On the back, we've got the lyrics. So yeah, it's a reproduction of the poster that came with Galactic Zoo Dossier. Here's the booklet. Oh, it's nice quality paper that it's made. It's interesting. There we go. So these are the credits. Grateful thanks to Arthur Brown, Claire Waller and Matthew North for their invaluable assistance and support for this project. So that's nice. There's a great photo of Kingdom Come there. I have seen that picture before, but it's a really nice picture. So we've got Galactic Zoo on the first disc with some bonus tracks. And Kingdom Come, it's probably got bonus tracks as well. Then we've got Journey with some bonus tracks. I think the bonus tracks are mostly things like the new mixes that were done for the Lost Ears album, of which I had the master tapes, and I did them a 96k transfer of them a few years ago. So hopefully they've used those. Then there's the Jam album. Interestingly, it's actually got the track titles on here. Now, the original version of Jam that came out on the voice print label actually didn't have a proper track listing on it, so that's nice to see. And then we've got these Top Gear tracks. Oh, there's one of the photos of Arthur from the Junkyard promotional shoot. That's a great photo session, that is. That's the same photo session where Arthur's punching it through a window in a car. We've got some pictures of Hastings Pier. I think that's the poster I've got, actually. And I've got that one of those flyers as well. Oh, that's another nice photo of Arthur. I've not seen that picture before. That's a really nice picture. Yeah, that's the this is a poster I like. I actually first saw this picture on a reissue of a Hawkwind album. You see, notice at the bottom, Queen are at the bottom, and the Barracudas. I think they were a Plymouth band. Duster Bennett, and yeah, I bet that was a good day out. There's another proto there, and yeah, some various photos for the European releases of Eternal Messenger, the single. And oh, that's a lovely picture. It's a lovely, great picture of Kingdom Come. I think that's probably from late 71 or early 72. And more text to read. It's a really nice booklet. And another picture there. And now we get towards the Journey era. There's a picture of the Journey era band. And I have got a very tiny bit of footage of Victor and Phil Curtis messing about backstage at one of Arthur's shows in Tavistock a few years ago. Phil, unfortunately, very sadly passed away a couple of years ago. I knew him for a very long time. In fact, it's because of Phil that I actually met Arthur for the first time in 1993. Because I knew Phil because we both worked very close to each other in Torquay at the time. And there's another classic photo. That is one of the most famous Kingdom Come photos, I think. Because obviously that was used on the front of the Lost Ears album. And at the back we got a reprint of the American version of the Journey album. I think it came out on Motown of all labels. And another Kingdom Come photo there. So really like the book. Book's great. Really, really, really pleased with that. Now, look at this. That's very nice. That's a very nice touch that they've reissued the gatefold sleeve there. There's the disc. That's really nice packaging. Oh, and I like this. I like this a lot. That's some real attention to detail there. Yes, I really like this design for the sleeve, basing it on a classic late 60s Philips tape box. Normally these were either blue or red, depending on the length of the tape. But no, it's really nice, and the BBC logo there. And also, I like the way that the style of the text here is very similar to the lettering that you would have found on a script for a BBC television programme. I've got many shooting scripts for programmes like Old Grey Whistle Test in my BBC archive work that I do, and they look very much like that. So that's a nice layout, and that's the slightly later version of the Philips tape, of which I have many boxes that look like that. These actually used to come in plastic cases for those that are interested, but really nice bit of design. So we've got that. Now we've got the Kingdom Come album. That is pretty much identical to the original album. Let's have a look at the disc. Yeah, the discs have all got this same sort of style there, but you know what? Looks all right to me. And the last of the official album, the main albums, the core, of course, is Journey, which is very much seen as a favourite of most Kingdom Come fans. They mostly either go for this or go for Galactic Zoo as their favourite. I think for me this is my favourite. And here we have a jam of the first sessions, produced by Arthur Brown. I like the cover of that. I think that looks much nicer than the sleeve that they used for the first time this came out. And it's just got the standard tracks on that. So yeah, that's a really nice set. Now I'm going to go and give these a listen. As I said, I think most of what's on the main albums were reissued on the Sanctuary albums, and I think Cherry Red also did a release of them, but they've been out of print for years, so you know you're not going to find them easily. And like with a lot of CDs now, if they are out of print, they generally sell for stupid money on eBay. So it's nice to actually have a good value for money box set, which this actually is. But you know, the gold for this set is this CD here. In summing up then, what you get is 5 discs of absolutely fantastic music, where you get all the 3 main Kingdom Come albums, plus the jam sessions, plus most of the Lost Ears remixes, and a whole disc of brilliant BBC sessions, which I think represents extremely good value for money. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe, and if you like the box set, then go straight to Arthur Brown's website and pick yourself up a copy.